We gotta walk somewhere over there by the beach. Oh, MG, wrong turn! Wrong turn! Oh,
just keep going.
oh, no, not like this. Not like this.
Keep going.
Not like this. No, God, the car. Oh my God. It's like Lahaina is on fire. Oh my God. Terrifying.
You're gonna be okay, Milo. Holy
As many of you know who've been following the channel, Karen and I have not just a love for Hawaii and the Hawaiian people, but a tremendous respect for the islands and its culture. I first visited Hawaii when I was just 16 years old, and ever since that first visit, I have returned over a dozen times. While in the Navy, my ship visited Pearl Harbor several times, and in 2015, I bent down on one knee on the Kaanapali beaches of Maui and asked for Karen's hand in marriage. However, for all of my visits to Hawaii and how much I love America's 50th state, it is Karen who has stronger ties to these sacred islands. Born on Oahu, Karen's father is 100% Hawaiian, and her mother has lived on the islands for many years. To say that Karen has large family ties here would be an understatement. She has huge family ties here. But that is probably what I love most about Hawaii. It's the ohana. Ohana means family in the Hawaiian language, and each time I visit from the mainland with Karen and meet her extended family, it is so much fun, but most importantly, there is so much love. Many cultures and people share family experiences, but to me, the Hawaiian people are so family orientated, and that is what makes loving them so easy. The fires that struck Maui were the worst in America's history. Calls were immediately put out that if you had plans on visiting Maui in the near future, that you should postpone them. It's not just that the infrastructure for the islands was strained, but many of the hotels and even the timeshare owners stepped up to the plate and opened their doors to the Maui residents who had been displaced and lost their homes, and so much more. The Hyatt Corporation, Hilton, Marriott, and other high-end tourist resorts and hotels opened their doors and free of charge and allowed those Mauians who had lost their homes inside their resorts. Now, 4 months later, Maui is back in business, sort of. Lahaina is gone, over 95% of the structures have been burned to the ground, including the iconic Fleetwood on Front Street, the Lahaina Pizza Company, Hawaii School for Children, and even the large banyan tree in the center of Lahaina town was severely burned. So, is it worth going to Maui and spending your hard-earned tourist dollars? The answer to that is absolutely yes, 100%. Today, Maui needs those tourists to return, more so than ever. And that's exactly what Blue Line RV Adventures did. We found out firsthand that over 90% of the island was not touched by fire. However, keep in mind that 10% was, and that included many tourist destinations in and around Lahaina. We stayed at the Hyatt Regency Maui on the Kaanapali coast, just a short distance from Lahaina, and by looking at the surroundings where we stayed, you would think that a fire had never even occurred. It was just as beautiful, charming, and romantic as Karen and I had remembered it, and this was a special tie for us because this was the exact location where I had proposed to her. Many of the adventure sightseeing activities are still available, including snorkel trips to Molokai Crater and deep-sea fishing expeditions. And yes, even during whale season, you can still watch the majestic humpbacks just off the coast. However, there are a few do's and don'ts if you do come to Maui. Do contribute a little bit of money, or perhaps a lot of money if you can afford it, to some of the Hawaii relief efforts and the rebuilding projects that are going on. The legitimate donation centers are found at many of the businesses and hotels on the island. Just be careful of scam artists that do prowl the internet. If you have a question on which site to donate to, just type in Maui Strong on the internet. You will get a list of legitimate sites where you can donate to. Do enjoy yourself. Frolic on the beaches, go to the restaurants, go to the bars, and have a good time. That's what the Hawaiian people would want you to do. Now, there are a few don'ts. Do not take pictures of the devastation of burned out buildings in or near Lahaina. Lahaina itself is pretty much sealed off anyways by the Hawaiian National Guard units that are still providing security. In the beginning of this video, I showed photographs and audio from the fire and the people that were caught in the middle of it. All of those photographs and audio were themselves posted on social media by the people that were directly involved. And it was placed on this video from Blue Line RV Adventures to give you a perspective of what occurred that day. Karen and I took no photographs of the damage ourselves, nor would we have. It's just too disrespectful. The people of Maui have lost so much. Having tourists take pictures of their homes and communities is just bad, plain and simple. This includes stopping on the highway from a distance and taking pictures. Do not do that. Not only is it unsafe and disrespectful, it's also against the law. Finally, even though many of us want to show concern and sympathy for the people of Maui, do not ask Mauians how they are doing or what it was like during the fire. They've been asked those questions over 1 million times and quite frankly are sick of answering them. Plus, it reminds them of a time they would rather forget. Even many of the hotels will advise guests not to ask their employees what it was like during the fire or what they have lost. Just thank them for the job that they are doing as you would with any good quality service anywhere and then move on. So is it okay to visit Maui? Absolutely. And the people of Maui would be grateful if you did, as it's going to be those tourist dollars, your tourist dollars, that are going to be a huge part of Maui's rebuilding efforts. So spend a few minutes now with Blue Line RV Adventures as we take you to Maui 2023.